welcome back to another Ruffa Sports Cards video. In today's video, I have my first pickup video from the CVC Card Show down in Modesto. I have like 3 or so videos out, maybe even 4 buyer POV videos. I'll pop up screenshots up here of the buyer POV videos. Did some deals there. There's some buyer POV videos. One of them I didn't record anything for, but I went to a local card shop out there. I'll talk about that when we get to it. I'll probably show that off last. But yeah, so look through the value bins there. Technically, I'll say this because I think I got, yeah, these ones I got from a younger collector, and during it, I also bought, it was $20 of his like little mystery packs he was doing, mystery bags. He said when I was there that they had quite a little bit of some nicer stuff, or like numbered stuff, or like autographs every now and then too, and all that. So when I was walking by, I literally bought 4 of them, and I just told him to give them away to kids and all that. And I also bought some waters too. Someone was actually selling waters for $2 a pop, ice cold waters with like in an ice chest. So it kind of gave me an idea to potentially do that at a card show, especially out here where it's so hot. But let's get into the pickups here. You got $50 pickup from the younger collector, and then that's not including the $20 that I picked out. So all these ones he had at $1, which very fair on some of these. Brock Bowers for the PC. I'm a Raiders fan, so I'm grabbing out a lot of these guys. Honestly, this last week, on my Whatnot stream, each and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. PST, I go live and sell an absolute ton of cards. A lot of what you see on in these videos, and these pickup videos, and these buyer POV videos that I post will be on my Whatnot channel. But yeah, like you guys got some absolute steals and deals on some of my QBs from this year's class this last week. Malik Neighbors, when that first came out, I think it was like a $15 card or so. I remember seeing like $5 when I looked it up recently. Jaden Daniels and a gem. That thing can be crazy. Probably has come back down to earth, but it could be a potential grade candidate. I have quite a little nice collection that I've stashed aside of Jaden Daniels, but Caleb Williams, got another Brock Bowers for the PC, and that's 2 there. So glad to add some there. I'm always looking to add Brock Bowers, especially low-end Brock Bowers, to the PC, so glad to grab them when I can. So these little season or state-of-the-art, I think someone is even asking me for them in this last week's stream. Beautiful cards, beautiful cards from it's from Zenith. Yeah, I was gonna say Zenith, but I didn't want to say something wrong. But beautiful cards, especially the parallels of them. So Joe Montana on an autograph here, numbered 707 for a $20 sticker. Very nice pickup there. Travis Kelce Z jersey. You got Zach Zabrowski 2/2 autograph, sealed in a 1-touch from Wildcard. Just sign me up at $3 sticker. Xavier Worthy color guard. Jaden Daniels rookie. A color guard Max Crosby on the relic there for the PC, and an 80 Mitchell rocket emoji. So yeah, this is a lot of stuff that I always need inventory for my Whatnot stream, and a lot of it is just perfect Whatnot stuff, and that is stuff I'm always looking to grab and stuff I'm always needing and all that. And then I like to stash away some PC stuff. Brock Bowers has been my guy. I think he's probably going to be potential best tight end of all time when he's done with his career. We'll see how he does and all that. So for $45 here, I picked out, this is the first deal I did. You can see there's a ton of Mark McGuire rookies there, but some cool stuff in here. I think everything not sticker, like not with these stickers, were $1, and then these ones were, I'm guessing, $3, and this one was $5. Is what I think, and I'll go over these in a second here. But this is this is player worn number /49 of Archie Manning. So very cool. Chet rookie. Jalen Waddle prism, black silver prism. Jamar Chase red prism. KJ Henry, that is case hit SSP. These have been getting like a lot. Like they've just been falling in price for some reason, but those are case hit SSPs and very rare. So look out for those for sure. Brock Bowers for the PC there. Got 3 more. I love it. Love to see it. You have just a random autograph. I'm trying to read his name, but it's a little hard to read. Is Lee Dietrich Griffin. So at a 4 autograph from Leaf Pro Set. Sign me up. Looks like maybe Texas A&M could be. Drake May, blue press proof. This is a really nice, this is one of my favorite players growing up, but Coco Crisp, Topps Archives autograph. I'm pretty sure last comp when I looked at it last was like $2.50 or so. So paid more than comp on it, but it's going to the PC, so I'm okay with it. Iron Man from Skybox. That's just a sick card. Gonna run that on Whatnot. Iron Man is one of the most beloved Marvel characters, I think. Probably, more than likely. But Paul Skeens got a whole bunch of Jose Canseco on the rookie cups. So there's so many of them. I'm an A's fan also. I just picked them all up. I just know that's an iconic card. You really can't really go wrong with it at all. And I'm going to put them aside for my PC, but I'll maybe pick out like 5 or, I mean, I might just keep all of them. We'll see. But Jeremy De La Rosa on the Green Prism autograph there, and you got Christian Vancaro there also. And you have Brandon Woodruff on the number 199 game used patch with the, what is that called? The sticker where it like tells you what game it's from, I think. So really cool. But yeah, I probably will offload a good little bit. I know I already have a Canseco or 2 in the PC, so we'll see. But those do classify as PC pieces and stuff. I would be okay with PCing. But so this one I did for $150. This was the vendor's first time setting up ever, and he usually sells on COMC. I need to look into selling on COMC for sure. There's some stuff that might do better, or just might, you know, like I was mainly thinking vintage for COMC, just because it's not something super up my wheelhouse, and maybe they'll grade condition wise, and you know, you can see what people have listed. But I spent $150 here. Just a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Alex Rodriguez, game worn on the die cut, number 375. Jason Witten, number 225, with the Raiders in the background. He also went to the Raiders eventually, so that could be a PC piece. Probably not going to be for me though. Number 99 on the Travis Kelce. This is a short print image variation of Shohei Ohtani. Surprised that it's only single digits, but at the more rare ones are obviously not even close to that price point. But surprised to see that. And then Joe Mixon, John Ross on the dual rookie relic, I think that is. Disco of Josh Jacobs in the field level. These field levels are very sneaky. One of the rarest, or the highest level of the base set from Select. Victor Wembanyama, Joel Embiid, number 299. Very nice UNC Michael Jordan, Josh Giddey, blue velocity, optic graded rookie. You got McCall Bridges on the orange prism color match for his Suns uniform there. You have Yusuf Nurkic on the Select die cut, numbered to 199 here. Let me go get the light back on for you guys. So I might not say every single card, but you guys really get the gist of all the stuff I'm buying always, and they are shown on screen here. So I've been trying to get more and more into vintage, but I mean, I'm just kind of dabbing my toe into it every now and then. It's just not really super crazy. Like I'm not like super knowledgeable on it, but I really want to learn more and more about it. This is really bread and butter stuff. AJ Brown rookie, purple. Sign me up, parallel rookie, Super Bowl wide receiver champion from recent years. Marshall Faulk numbered. That was a Jalen Hurts parallel. Then there's stuff like this too. Larry Fitzgerald on the Bowman rookie. Phillip Rivers, old school Tom Brady. Sign me up at $1 there. Those are $1 a piece. If they don't have a sticker on them, they are $1 a piece. Eli Manning, Bowman rookie card for $1. Sign me up. You got D'Angelo Hall, number 470. Ben Roethlisberger on the Bowman rookie there. Isaac Bruce on the Mojo, super sick Mojo, number 2000. I feel like that can do pretty well on Whatnot. You have no, that's not Corey Dillinger. I saw the Browns, I figured, but it's Chris Perry, number 799 on the RPA. Alvin Kamara, Myles Garrett, Grady Jarrett. You just see it's numbered stuff. Big name guys, some vintage every now and then too. Braylon Edwards. You have Derek Harvey, number 99. Len Dawson, old school to 999. Some of this stuff, I mean, this is me. I haven't looked at this stuff in literally since I bought it. So Tony Parker, number 49. Orange Prism, number 99 of Klay Thompson. But yeah, this is like new to me too, so kind of just going with you guys into it blind here. But numbered Spectra stuff. Spectra, you get 16 cards, a couple $100. Josh Giddey numbered to 75 there. Technically, if the Thunder win, Josh Giddey gets a ring also, just saying. I was going to pick up a big Josh Giddey card just because of that, but probably not going to. But Andrew Luck, number 99. Actually, probably have a buyer for that one. He likes Stanford guys, so I'll probably set that aside and get him that. But so here's some old school stuff. This is really like, I do like a theme show and whatnot every now and then. I'm actually planning it probably in the next month or so. But the old school guys, so stuff like this: Sonny Jurgensen, number to 49, Paul Cross, number to 99, and then you got Ollie Matson, sorry, number to 125. So like old school stuff like this, where it might not do the most amazing when you're like running it randomly and people are looking for that, like, you know, everyday player, maybe like, you know, Ethan Holiday, or, oh, I didn't even realize that. I probably just picked out the Nick Chubb, but I guess there's an Ethan Holiday on the back. But Nick Chubb, I don't think that's probably happens with much, if any other, more of these cards, but you get the point. Like Nick Chubb, if you sell Nick Chubb and then sell that Sonny Jurgensen, they're probably not. But doing a theme show could potentially help, and I'm doing one of those where I do old school players like Grant Hill. You got Grant Hill here again. Jonas Valanciunas. This is actually pretty sneaky, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought that Valanciunas could be sneaky. I thought it might have been, but I think it wasn't when I looked it up. I could be wrong, but Jason Terry, Chris Bosh, game used. These Prism Vet cards are game used. The Prism Vet Relic cards are typically game used. I would always check, but that's what it seems to be always. Rich Gannon, number 75. Potential PCP, so I'll set it aside. I'm not like the biggest on old school guys, unless if it's like maybe like Bo Jackson or some of that sort. Jahmyr Gibbs, die cut. Alvin Kamara, number 49. Some bread and butter stuff for me. Joe Mixon, rookie. Rui Hachimura on the rookie. Not numbered, but cool obsidian, purple. Actually, it is numbered. So number 75, rookie of Rui Hachimura there. Now on the Lakers, there you go. And you got Dante Culpepper on a beautiful Viking commemorative logo patch there. Joe Mixon, I think that is a rookie. Joe Mixon. So a very nice deal here. There's still more to go through of it too. I didn't actually pick up a ton. There was a pre-planned deal that I had that helped out for sure. I'm hoping it'll help out. I literally haven't even sold a single card from this trip and all that. I'm also going to be doing a a basketball theme stream, because you'll see there was a video I did. Wasn't able to get the best, like I had to edit it down and all that to like not show any key factors of the person and all that. So I just had to edit it down, and it just didn't look the best, but I wanted to upload it because it was just, I had to upload it. But I'll make sure in the future that if anyone does want me to edit out something, I can actually edit just and crop it down where I can like not have to do all that craziness. So this stuff here, this is like the stuff that like kind of had me do the deal. He had them at like 50 cents or something like that. He wanted 150. I would have been wanted to be at 140. If you know anything about this old school like 75, it's kind of not really vintage, but it's on the cusp, right? It's like, I think the 70s, like pre-70s is vintage, so it's like old school stuff. But wanted to kind of learn more. But let me know if there's like anything in here that I should be like looking for. Like Youngblood, I think is okay. I just kind of picked them out because they were old school. But I know there's like, I honestly have no idea about any of the player names. I haven't really seen. I know Sonny Jurgensen and Ken Anderson, I know for sure. Pritchard, I think I've heard of. Not sure why. Jack Tatum. Oh, so I just learned about Jack Tatum, actually. He, sadly, when a tackle happened with somebody, he paralyzed them back in 76, the guy was saying today, actually. So Jack Tatum, safety for the Raiders. Sadly, I forget who it was, but he had an autograph of him, and he taught me that. But yeah, he only has signed like 5 cards, so it was like one of the very rare ones. And Archie Manning, obviously, I do know. But, so the Jack Tatum story there, if you don't know, very sad story, obviously, but it is part of the history of sports and football in general. You got Nolan Smith, beautiful, like, hard court signed Nolan Smith for the Dukes there. You got the Blue Devils, the Duke Blue Devils there. Victor Wembanyama, rookie, signed me up at $2. Ricky Pierce, autograph. But yeah, will I go back to this show? Probably not, to be honest. There's somebody I want to meet that sets up there that I didn't get to meet this time, but I just don't. It was not worth it for me to go out that far. That's rookie number 2, $2.99. But I really want to meet my breaker before I started actually, like, you know, buying singles only, and I stopped doing breaks. He sets up there, and I want to meet him, but not too sure if that'll happen at the show or when that'll happen. But number Jerry Stackhouse, shout out to American Arbitrage there. Kobe Bryant on these status symbols there. Very cool one. Any Kobe is cool. You'll sell. Technically, I sold a Kobe on my Whatnot stream for like $2 the other day. And I have some more that 75 set, I think it was. Yeah. But yeah, Bill Russell, orange cracked ice. And then that super cool LeBron James from Totally Certified there. And this one is looking like the last deal I did directly at the show. Maybe there might be another one interspersed here, but it looks like I paid $30 for this lot. So silver Prism Field level of Brady, Mahomes. Actually, technically there's another deal I did. I don't know where that is at right this second, but I might have to go and find it and come back. But it's for like 2 Brock Bowers cards, and then the it was the number 5 Jalen McMillan, and the number 5, what is it? Green Shimmer Prism from this year of who? Reggie Wayne. So there you go. I'll pop them up here, but hoping to find those. I need to make sure I stop losing my cards when I buy them and all that. The only reason why I don't have any clue where they are off the top of my head is because I used them to edit the video and make sure. That one's so sick. Steph Curry Trophy Club is absolutely nasty. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if that's not, like, I don't even know, but especially in a 10 or graded and all that. Rich Gannon, old school, for the Raiders. I'll set it aside for the PC. Blue Scope, Pat Surtain, and Eric Metcalf there. But yeah, I had to find those, but I paid like, it was $60 on the 2, and I got like 2 Optic Graded rookies of Brock Bowers. I have to find those, but hopefully I might interject here. I'm not too sure if I will or not. So this deal here, I did at the local card shop out there. A lot of the time, so I like to gauge the interest of selling with individuals and dealers and all that, and card shops especially, because if I'm in a crunch or if I'm in a pinch, I really want to know, like, if I go to somebody's, value bins or, a table or wherever, I want to know the willingness to work. This one I picked out 75 sticker, and I offered I offered $60 on the 75 sticker, and the person working there said, "Ooh, yeah, we don't have much room on this value bin stuff." I was like, okay. So I was like, so you would want full on the value bin stuff? And like, usually I have not heard much people saying that. Like, I don't know if I've heard anyone say that they want full sticker on value bin stuff. Actually, I have heard one person for sure. Both of them have been shops, which are, reasonable, but I picked out a Caitlin Clark here at $25. You'll see too. I was like, if I do full sticker here, because I figured what they were trying to say is that they don't have, when I picked out the value bin stuff, they were trying to say that they don't have as much room on their value bin stuff. So I figured they'd probably have room on their showcase stuff, because I tried to show them an offer or sell them the Reggie Wayne out of 5 that I have. I'll pop it up here, screenshot of it, not the exact one probably, but and they offered me like $35, and it was like maybe even $30. I think it was 35, but the last comp is 76, and the one before that did like 56 or something like that. So they offered me 35, which, you know, like, I understand, but like, I don't know. It seemed like, obvious I paid way more, so I'm not going to accept that. Because I bought the McMillan that was valued at 15, and that one was valued at 76 for 60. So I paid pretty much 50 and 10 is what I paid myself. So it doesn't make any sense to sell it for, it doesn't make any sense to sell it for 35. So I just said no. So I figured in their showcase cards they would have more room, so I offered $5 off on the Clark if I did their full sticker on that, and they're like, ooh, we would, but not Caitlin Clark, it'll sell by the end of the day. So then I was like, okay, I'm trying to do something, and like I literally, like, $5 off is it's $5 off, you know what I mean? But then so I was like looking for literally like 40 minutes and trying to figure out something, and I was just like, you know, I'll just do the full sticker. Like, it's literally $5. And then I talked to like the owner, I think it is. This is at Teammates, by the way, Teammates and the other places. But the owner said something like we were just conversating about it, because I said, oh, I'll just do full. And then he was like, well, he was asking me what I picked out. I was like, well, I'm paying like full sticker, and he's like, well, I'll give you like $5 off. I was like, oh, on that one, not on the Clark. Yeah, not on the Clark. Can't do anything on the Clark. And he's like, on this stuff, on this value bin stuff, I'll give you a discount. And I was like, I was literally here for like 40 extra minutes trying to figure it out, because the dude said they didn't have room, and he says, yeah, I'll give you $5 off here. You know, he says, yeah, I'll give you 10. And I looked at the dude and I said, see, like, come on, like, I've been here for 40 minutes, and now I paid less than what he offered me, like what I offered them. So, sorry for that little, but like, come on, guys. Like, I understand there's some cool stuff in here, and that's why I was okay with paying full, but like, come on, like $5, like, I literally wasted 40 minutes of my time trying to figure out, like, just because, like, it just, like, he was just, like, kind of, like, leading me on, like, I don't know, just a little, like, especially because some of it I'm not going to be able to make my money back at full, let alone even $10 off. It's, whatever it is. But let's get into it here. So 75 sticker here I picked out, and then the Caitlin Clark you'll see too. But you got Garrett Cole 250, Joe Burrow. Here I'm picking out the same names, all that. LA De La Cruz rookies, Bowman AI. Like, again, this stuff is like, I understand why the one dude was trying to be firm. Like, you know, like, they were selling through the stuff. They said like they sold a whole bunch earlier, but like it's like the whole principle of value bins and all that, especially when you're offering on a card that's, you know, even at $55 and doing 35, like, obviously you have room on your $1 and $2 cards, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. But so I picked out 2 thick sleeves. I needed thick sleeves really badly, so that's why I needed to do this deal really badly. So, but like, again, I'm picking out like random stuff. Like, people are even like, I don't know, people are very much like run nukes on whatnot, you know what I mean? So like, this is all stuff, like, even number to 39 for $2 is an amazing deal. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's more or less the time, and like, just like not being truthful about where you need to be on stuff when I'm, you know, I'm spending 40 minutes, like, especially because I've spent like 40 minutes to look through, and then 40 minutes to try to figure out something about $5. Like, when it's like, come on, guys. But again, amazing stuff. I was going to be okay with paying the full, but it's more or less the principle of everything. Like, Mariano Rivera, number to 50, Calvin Ridley, number to 325. But yeah, that was my experience with their thing, and Caitlin Clark, red cracked ice. But yeah, the whole thing too is like, the owner was like, he was very, like, not trying to, like, He was a character. He was a character for sure. But oh, okay, let me show this off a little more. But Red Cracked Ice variation, Clayton Clark PSA 9. So when I bought it, I think the sticker price, or it was actually lower than what it comped for. It was like 32 last comp. No idea what it comps for right this second. But so I figured $20. It gives me like a little $12 value back, which is pretty much where I offered, right? With $5 off is where I offered on the entire thing in my head value wise, and then they're like, oh, like, and I ended up paying less, or yeah, I ended up paying less than what I offered them originally. So sometimes it makes sense to shake your hand, especially as an employee of somebody, if they're gonna actually be okay with cutting a discount or whatever. But I'm gonna look for that Reggie Wayne and Jalen McMillan. Hopefully come back here in a second to show you guys. I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I was not able to find or locate the 2 out of 5 that I'm talking about, the Reggie Wayne and the Jalen McMillan. But I can pop up like the video up here while I'm talking real quick of me buying them and all that. Yeah, I have no idea right this second what exactly. I think I took a photo of them. No, I don't think I did. I don't know. I know I was using them to edit at one point, and then now I have no idea where they are. But yeah, so very nice pickups. Honestly, the personal deal that I did with somebody really helped save it, or else that whole trip would have been a little iffy, probably, potentially. I'm really hoping that those pop up. I really need to actually go through and make sure I'm all like super organized now. That's really like on my to-do list, like next really is making sure that I'm all good to go and all that. But I'm gonna get going, edit this video, get it out for you guys, and I really appreciate you guys showing some love and all that. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. So I appreciate you guys very much. So take it easy with me. I hope I see you in the next one, and deuces.